For those of you that watched the first video, this bolt is completely 3D printed, and so is the thread in the bar beneath it. And as we found out in the fails during the design stage initially, the bolt is pretty prone to snapping. So I think that's going to be a good starting point. And this is probably where I had most of the suggestions. So let's run through them and test. The first suggestion was simple. Stop printing it upright, start printing it either 45 degrees or at 90 degrees to the base. And so I've got tests for each of those three. But I've left the filament on here to show one of the possible problems with doing this. Because aligned flat on the base, it can print without any support, so it's going to be a lot cleaner. However, as soon as you angle it, you're going to need supports, and these are going to join onto the threads. So that's going to open up a risk that this won't be the cleanest print, and that could bring its own problems. But the theory is, both of these should improve the strength at the weakest point of the bolt. But just so I can get a really good gauge of it, where the original was printed with 90% infill, which was about the level that it stopped snapping, I'm printing these three at 25%, the original level where everything snapped, in the hope that we can save on filament by angling. So all we're really looking for is that it locks the bar down, it doesn't snap, and the bar doesn't move around. So here's the 90% infill with a couple of twists, which brings the locking bar up against the dovetail and stops it sliding. And I'm going to over twist it by a little bit. That one 90% printed upright, no supports. We know that one works. I'm going to go with upright 25%. I don't think it's going to take a huge amount of pressure. That is technically locked, but it's not strong. That's all the emptiness inside. Let's try first of all the 45% angle. See if that gives us anything extra under 25% infill. So it can lock the jaw. It's pretty strong. That is as strong as you probably need it. And the thread is clean. That took me no effort to get it in, so the supports didn't ruin it. I'm on the third. Do I want to break it? I can't. That's brilliant. So 45 degrees, brilliant. 90 degrees, so basically flat with a load of support. In theory, this should be the strongest, I would have thought. Let's try it. Okay, that's, again, locked. Solid. You could go for either the 45 degree or the 90 degree iterations, but the 90 has just come out a lot messier. But at 25%, that's a good use of filament.